It all began as a typical morning episode of The View, where the hosts gathered to discuss current events, pop culture, and feature high-profile guests. Denzel Washington, the iconic and respected actor known for his powerful performances and calm demeanor, was scheduled to appear on the show to promote his latest film. Fans tuned in with excitement, expecting a friendly, lighthearted conversation. No one, including the producers, could have anticipated the explosive showdown that would unfold live on air. Asterisk as Denzel stepped onto the stage, the audience erupted in applause. He smiled graciously, waving to the crowd and greeting each host. With his signature warmth, Whoopi Goldberg, seated at the center of the table, welcomed him with a brief smile. But there was a noticeable edge in her tone that viewers immediately picked up on. Something was off. From the get-go, the atmosphere felt unusually tense. Asterisk the conversation began smoothly enough. Denzel spoke about the themes of his new film, touching on social justice, integrity, and personal redemption topics that typically resonated with the View's panel. But when the conversation shifted to current political tensions and the role of celebrities in activism, the tension between Denzel and Whoopi suddenly reached a boiling point. Asterisk, Whoopi challenged Denzel's opinions about Hollywood's responsibility. In political discourse, she accused certain celebrities, including Denzel, of talking from a place of privilege without acknowledging the struggle of the everyday person. Denzel, clearly taken aback, tried to explain that his perspective came from a place of lived experience and not privilege. But Whoopi cut him off mid-sentence. Asterisk, the studio audience grew quiet. The other hosts, Sunny Hostin, Joy Behar, and Sarah Haynes, glanced nervously at each other as the tension mounted. Denzel's jaw tightened. He leaned forward and calmly, yet firmly, addressed Whoopi. With all due respect, he said, "You don't know my story well enough to question my journey or my motives." It was a rare moment of visible frustration from the usually composed actor. Asterisk, Whoopi responded just as firmly and with all due respect, "Denzel, I know what it looks like when someone avoids accountability by hiding behind inspirational speeches." The words hit hard. The silence that followed was deafening. The producers frantically waved from off-camera, trying to signal for a commercial break. But the exchange continued. Asterisk, what happened next stunned both the audience and the panel. Denzel stood up. "I came here to talk about the film and share something meaningful," he said, not to be disrespected or lectured by someone who should know better, as gasps filled the room. Whoopi shot back, "Then maybe you should stick to the script and stop playing preacher every time you come on a talk show." Asterisk, security and production crew began moving toward the stage, unsure of what might happen next. Denzel, shaking his head, muttered something under his breath and began to walk off set. The cameras, still rolling, captured every second. Joy Behar tried to lighten the mood with a joke, but no one laughed. The damage was done. Asterisk, the episode abruptly cut to commercial, leaving millions of viewers in shock. When The View returned, Denzel was gone. Whoopi looked visibly shaken, but tried to carry on with the show. Sunny Hostin stepped in to moderate the remaining segment, clearly trying to keep the peace and steer the show back on track. Asterisk, social media exploded almost immediately. Hashtag Denzel on The View and hashtag Whoopi vs. Denzel began trending worldwide. Fans of Denzel praised his poise and dignity, while some viewers accused him of being overly defensive. Others criticized Whoopi for escalating a peaceful interview into a confrontational moment. That felt personal rather than professional. Asterisk, ABC released a brief statement hours later, saying that Denzel Washington had left the set of his own accord, and that the producers were working internally to address what transpired. No apology was issued, but insiders revealed that the network was deeply concerned about how the clash might impact future guest appearances. Asterisk, meanwhile, Denzel's publicist released a short video clip from the actor in which he calmly stated, "I believe in open conversation, but I also believe in respect. If that's missing, there's no point in staying in the room." The clip went viral, garnering praise from celebrities, journalists, and fans alike. Asterisk, Whoopi, on the other hand, remained mostly silent, except for a cryptic post on social media. "Sometimes tough conversations are necessary, even if they're uncomfortable." The post was met with mixed reactions, with some applauding her honesty and others accusing her of deflecting responsibility. Asterisk, rumors swirled that Denzel had privately requested that his full interview not be aired in any future reruns of the show. Some even speculated that he would never return to The View again. breaking a long-standing tradition of promotional visits dating back over a decade. Asterisk, in the days that followed, media outlets dissected the event from every angle. Talk shows, podcasts, and blogs debated who was right and who was wrong. Was it a clash of egos? A misunderstanding fueled by unresolved history between the two stars? Or simply a case of two powerful personalities colliding on the wrong day? Asterisk, regardless of who was at fault, one thing became clear: this moment had become part of daytime television history. It marked a rare, raw glimpse into the complex dynamics of celebrity culture, race, and media in America. Asterisk, and as the dust settled, viewers were left with a lingering question: was this fiery exchange a one-time anomaly, or a sign that even the most respected figures in Hollywood are no longer immune to the volatile atmosphere of modern discourse? Asterisk.